Do you think you could take a gorilla in hand-to-hand combat? How many friends do you think you would need to beat a duck the size of a horse? These are the life-shaking questions that Butterscotch Shenanigans' new game, How Many Dudes, aims to answer. A fresh take on the auto-battler genre that is dripping with humour, we here at Kinda Streaming have thrown hours into this game, and we can already assure you that it is worth your time and money. How Many Dudes, like many other auto-battlers, isn't here to sell you a story of world-changing ideas or themes. It's about dudes. Lots of dudes. And they fight. Each run of gameplay begins with a single dude in your roster that you will deploy into your first fight. Completing this is where the gameplay begins, as you are rewarded with a choice of dudes that can range from cavemen, necros, farmers, ninjas, and a respectable amount of other dudes, showing the creativity of the devs. Whilst there is currently a huge range of dudes in-game, I can see this being the place where longevity of the game's life will come into play, as a great deal of fun comes from the unknown and unpredictable nature of building your team, and new dudes appealing to that risk it for the glory mentality. Did I make the right move by selecting that dude? Is this really the best one to synergize? Have I finally unlocked the full capacity of this one? As I'll touch upon later on, How Many Dudes does not aim to blow your socks off with AAA graphics, and the animations used are cute in the simple functionality. The thing you're going to be looking at are numbers. Naturally, with such a wide variety of dudes, they all do different things that help you or hinder/hurt the enemy. The gameplay loop is built around synergizing your team to get the maximum value, maximum DPS, the maximum healing, working with relics, artifacts, items, consumables, and that is something you have to take into account every single round as the game throws a wide variety of different opponents at you. And as most games of this genre live and die on their mechanics, I'm happy to say that How Many Dudes nails it when it comes to team building. The addictive nature of experimenting and learning as you advance feeds into the one more round, one more attempt connection. I would go beyond saying that fans of the genre would enjoy this, and suggest that if you haven't tried anything like this, you now have a place to start. How Many Dudes keeps the rest of its package basic and allows the visuals and sound the chance to shine by offering clarity in their design. Sounds range from hitting something to something hitting you, all adding to the chaotic communication of the fights, especially as they enter the later stages of the 6-act structure. The art style is cute and created with a focused vision of a cartoon lover from the early 90s to the early 2000s that is reminiscent of those people we used to draw on our notepads when we were bored at school. However, this is done by someone infinitely more talented. The art appeals by offering the required information for a fight, i.e. which Jews is which, but doesn't need to do much beyond that. And this is to the game's benefit, as once you're in the larger fights, most of the UI becomes useless and unreadable due to the rapid nature of the fights and the massive amount of carnage on screen. But to its credit, the game does keep the abilities that are open to you and the chance to slow and pause fights clearly marked in screen space, so that you are still able to feel like you have control when all hell breaks loose. And trust me, when you get to the later rounds, it really will. I have had rounds won or lost because I couldn't get to the speed changer quick enough. In an age of ever-increasing AAA game prices and buggy releases, How Many Dudes hits that one criteria that's needed for a successful game. It's incredibly fun. And with Butterscotch Shenanigans charging around £10 for the game, this is most certainly worth your time. Get the game on Steam now. Oh, and did we mention? It runs incredibly well on the Steam Deck. Thank you for staying with us to the end. And if you want to see and hear more from us at Kinda Streaming, please subscribe and like the video, as this is incredibly beneficial to us. Thank you once again for coming with us on this journey. Good luck and have fun out there at Dude Ranch.